Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. My name is Sean Dex and I welcome you back to the Mango Grove for your daily analysis video. It's another beautiful day outside. The sun is bright, the birds are chirping, and ChainLink is moving. In our last two videos, we talked about how, hey, ChainLink is likely to see a pullback. We saw that pullback, and in yesterday's video, we said that, there's a good chance that ChainLink sees a bounce off this green box territory here. We got that bounce as well. But now the question is, where is ChainLink going next? Further upside, or are we going to see another pullback? In this video, I'll be giving you guys my thoughts, my ideas, and how I think that there's a good trade opportunity that may show up very, very soon. So, if you want to know where ChainLink is gonna go, you want to watch the rest of this video. Alright, so here we have a ChainLink BTC on the daily, but do not worry, we'll be discussing the ChainLink USD pairing as well, but we'll start with the Bitcoin pairing. Alright, so what do we have here? We talked about this green box territory. We talked about how if ChainLink comes down to test this area, we will be looking for a bounce, at least a initial bounce off that area, and we got that bounce. ChainLink looking good. Where do we get this green box territory from? Well, the mango ribbon, right? The Ichimoku template. We have the Tenkin lining up over there, the daily 21 coming in there too. When you have that kind of confluence, when you have that kind of probability on your side, you play that probability, and in the long run, guys, that's how you become profitable traders. Not to mention, we also had this white horizontal line coming in all the way from over here that also lined up with all these levels, right? So hey, we took that trade, we got that bounce, but now the question is, what is next? Do we see further upside, or are we going to see a pullback? Okay, this is where things get very, very interesting. ChainLink is showing some signs that it may want to see further upside, but a couple of things need to happen first, and we may see those things happen very soon. And for that, I do want to take you guys on over to the 4-hour chart, and I want to talk about this descending triangle, right? That, oh, there it is, right? Okay, so this descending triangle right over here that we were looking at, that let us get prepared for this move towards the downside, right? As soon as we broke that descending triangle right over here, we saw the break and we saw the retest. You guys can see we closed right underneath it. That was our sign to get out and look for that further downside. We got that downside into the daily 21 EMA, into the daily Tenkin, and this major horizontal over here, right? We got that. We got back into the trade off that. But now the question is, do we see further upside, or do we get a rejection off here? Well, as you can see, ChainLink is testing this major level over here. It is major for a couple of reasons. One, it is the bottom of this ascending triangle. If we break this level to the upside, and by break, I'm looking for a candle close, 2 candle closes at the very least, 2 4-hour candle closes above this level over here. If we can do that, then it will negate this descending triangle, and I wouldn't be looking for the measured move of this descending triangle anymore. And if you guys have been watching my BTC videos, I've been talking about this for a while now, and in yesterday's video I said how ChainLink is looking a lot like Bitcoin, right? In terms of its price movement, it had this parabolic aggressive move to the upside, put in a descending topping formation, broke that descending triangle to the descending topping formation to the downside. But hey, just like Bitcoin, it's not meeting its measured move, not yet at the very least. So in my other videos, I've been talking about how in crypto, we are seeing these formations being put together, breaking to the downside or the upside if it's a bullish formation, but it doesn't meet its measured move and morphs into the opposite formation. So if it's a bullish formation, it will morph into a bearish, and if it's a bearish formation, it will morph into a bullish formation, right? So over here, we had a descending triangle that now might be morphing into something else, and we can just do something like this to see what I'm talking about, right? Let's go ahead and try and adjust this just a little bit, and what do we have over here? It was a descending triangle that now suddenly looks like a falling wedge into a serious support level. This is looking bullish. as I am recording this right now, as we speak, we're seeing this break. We are closing a 4-hour candle in 38 minutes. This also happens to merge with a 12-hour candle, which makes it that much stronger, right? So closing a 4-hour as well as a 12-hour candle right over here on a break of a falling wedge into support. This is going to make me look for further upside, probably all the way up to the top of the wedge, at the very least to this level over here, 31713. But again, guys, we've not yet closed this candle. Perhaps by the time I upload this video, we have 40 minutes, right? I'll try and wrap this video up really quickly so you guys get a chance to view it. So if we can close this candle above this wedge, that would be our first sign. To be safe, okay, it depends on the kind of trader you are. If you're a more conservative trader, you'd be looking for another 4-hour candle close. But the fact that we are closing a 12-hour candle over here as well will give me enough confidence to add to my trade. It's not just this, okay? As you guys know, I wouldn't play purely a pattern-based trade. I'd be looking for more confluence, because patterns at the end of the day, guys, are very subjective. So I like to use something more objective to base my trades off, and for that, let's go ahead and turn on the mango ribbon and see what we have. And there you go, guys, the 10-kin, the 21 EMA lining up perfectly with the top of this falling wedge right over here. And also notice something very important right over here. Okay, let me go ahead and circle that right over here. Okay, we had the 10-kin, the 20 and 21 EMA, as well as the 10 SMA, the red 10 SMA, all coming up, bunching up and placing themselves as resistance for ChainLink. As soon as that happened, we tested it, we got rejected, and we saw the follow through to the downside. Right now, however, look at that, we found support on the 10 SMA. We are finding resistance on the 21 EMA and the 10-kin, yes, but we found support now of the 10 SMA 3 times. The question is, can we take back the 21 EMA and the 10-kin? If we can close this candle above this, that'll be the first good sign, and I'll be looking for a move first to the Kijun over here if I'm playing it off this time frame. And what do you know, guys, it lines up perfectly with this level that we just talked about, 31667, right? So I'm having confluence not only on the trade idea to add to my trade, but also on the first target. What I'm also really liking on the ChainLink 4-hour chart is how the mango vine has been nailing the calls on this. For those of you guys who have access to the mango vine as well as the accompanying tutorial videos, you guys know what this means over here. The yellow flashing over here, pretty much calling the top over here, telling you to be careful. Now it depends on how you like to play it. You can either use it to start scaling out of your longs, or if you want to be a little bit more aggressive, actually take a short position off this, right? The mango vine and the mango pine showing a very aggressive move by Link over here, telling you may want to short that, right? I wouldn't take that play. You guys know very rarely would I take something like that, because I don't like taking calling tops or bottoms. I'm a trend trader. But right over here giving you a very nice buy opportunity, giving you a nice trade to the upside, to the top of this wedge. Then again, yesterday, right, this 4-hour really nailed it, giving you that call to the upside. So that confluence across multiple indicators that allow me to be more objective, right? The pattern over here is something more subjective. Now, is it that I don't like patterns? No, that's not true at all, but I have to check myself. Sometimes we tend to see what we want to see, and of course I want to see ChainLink move to the upside. If we have 2 or multiple candle closes in this region, I'll want to get greedy and look for a move all the way up to the top over here, the top of this wedge. But we're not there just yet. I don't want to get too excited. I don't want us to get ahead of ourselves. At the end of the day, guys, risk manage. Protect your profits, protect your entry. If you're not already in the trade, don't FOMO in just yet, guys, okay? Be patient. Be patient. If you miss this one, if it moves too far and too hard for you, hey, the market is full of goddamn opportunities. What I just do? Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, this is just on a side note. I hit my space bar and moved on to another chart. I took a trade right off this bottom over here on Harmony. And why did I take it? Well, Again, very similar, right? Very similar. We came down onto the daily 21 EMA over here. You take those high probability trades, right? The Tenkin and the 21 EMA lining up right over there, very similar to the trade I took on ChainLink yesterday. And what is the move so far? So far looking good, a good 3.84%. I'll be looking for further upside. Hey, but a little bit off track over there. Let's go back onto our Link BTC. What do we have going on over here? This is on the daily. Switch back on over to the 4-hour. Okay, so for now we have not closed over the Tenkin or the 21 EMA. Okay, we're closing in around half an hour. I want to wrap this video up so I can get this video out for you guys. So we are closing a 12-hour in half an hour as well. So let's go ahead and look at what the 12 hours telling us. And yep, finding resistance on the 10 SMA. But look at this, guys. If you guys remember yesterday's video, what did we talk about? What was the bullish sign that we were looking for? We were looking for ChainLink to take back the 21 EMA, and what do you know, bouncing off that green box territory and closing right above the 21 EMA on the 12-hour, and now we're finding support of it, right? As you can see, we did try and we got rejected off the 10 SMA. We did have the sell-off, but we got bought back, finding that support underneath the 12 EMA, the 21 EMA on the 12-hour, and closing above. That's a good sign. But again, don't get too excited just yet. We have resistance. This entire cluster over here is resistance, right? You're seeing it on the 4-hour. You're seeing it on the pattern. You're seeing so much confluence. You don't want to buy into resistance. Now, the 12-hour does look like we may have already broken this wedge, eh? Let's go back to the 4-hour and see. Did I miss something on the 4-hour? Not so much. Well, yeah, but again, guys, be safe, right? You have to wait just a little bit more, just another 1% more, and you can get that you can get that confirmation, and who knows, you may get a wick on to test the wedge over here, and that would be your entry to get the trade to the upside. Again, though, this is for those of you who missed this entry over here. Be patient. Many trades in the market. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at the USD chart. I do have it over here. This is the daily, right? Again, guys, similar setup to the Link BTC chart, right? In fact, the Link USD chart was looking much cleaner. We had the Tenkin, the Kijun, as well as the 21 EMA all bunched up here, very similar to the BTC chart. Finding that bounce, a nice bounce, good 10% bounce, right? Around 10%ish. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at what Link USD is doing on the 4-hour. Do we have anything over there? Finding that resistance right over here on the 10K and the 21 EMA. So similar, finding support, not quite clean as the BTC chart. We closed above it, and then closed underneath it over here, but we've taken it back, right? Okay, so let's keep it simple. If you're playing the Link USD chart, you want to look for the 4-hour. You want to see 2 4-hour candles close above this region over here, okay, above the $2.40 mark. If we do that, then you can look for further upside. First to around, I won't be looking at just at the Kijun, to be honest. I'll be looking at this area over here. Let's go ahead and mark that for you guys. Again, this is just rough and dirty, guys. Don't get too don't be too thingy with this. Like, don't look at this channel as a channel that is going to be giving you guys calls and hey, Sean said this is a good support area and I should buy off this and I should sell off that. Don't do that, guys. You got to trade off your risk management, your personality. Use this channel more so to learn my thought process, my ideas. Take this, make it your own, guys. All right, this is what this is about. This is about you guys, me being able to teach you what I know, you guys getting enabled and quit those goddamn 9-to-5 corporate slavery jobs. Again, not to put down any of you who love your jobs. Great for you. I know a lot of us hate those goddamn things. I know I certainly did. All right, so that's Link USD. If we break this to the upside, I'm looking at around this region first. If we break this region, I'll be looking for, hey, all the way to the top side, $2.88, and then we'll take it from there. However, if we get rejected over here, a test to around the bottom again, around $2.15, $2.20. If we take out the wick over here, okay, if ChainLink takes out this wick over here of $2.18, if we close a candle underneath there, I'm definitely going to be looking for the downside all the way down to $2. Yeah, $2, right? I don't want to be too specific with this, yeah, but $2.02 if you want to get really specific. So that's what I'd be looking for. for ChainLink on the USD chart. If this, then that. If we clear this region, $2.40, we're looking at around $2.60. If we clear $2.17, $2.18, we are looking for further downside. Another 10% move, I do believe, 7%ish. Okay, 7%, is that even a word? 7%ish. Okay, back to the BTC chart. I didn't talk about downside, right? It's very clear here. We're looking at this wedge here. If we get rejected here and we then lose the 10 SMA as well, I'll be looking for the bottom of the wedge, which would be another test of this green box territory. I would also be looking for ChainLink to hold this wick. Okay, I would be looking for the bulls to maintain a higher low on this. Doesn't mean it's a death sentence if we don't do that. No, not really. Again, though, this is a bullish formation. I want to see bullish signs to continue to having that confidence in my trade. However, just because this is a bullish formation doesn't mean we need to break it to the upside. This could very well break to the downside as well. In fact, if you guys have been watching Ren, I do believe Ren put in a bullish wedge, falling wedge, but then ended up breaking to the downside yesterday, right? That was an opportunity, by the way. I'm not sure if you guys caught that, but hey, lots of opportunities showed up yesterday. Anyways, this could very well break to the downside as well. So keep an eye out on that. Do not front run this until you get that confirmation. Closing 2 4-hour candles above the 10K and the 21 EMA will give you that confirmation. But then again, this is not financial advice. This is not meant to be a call channel. I'm just sharing my thoughts, my ideas, hoping you guys can learn from everything I do. Alright, so that's it for ChainLink, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to try and get this out quickly so that you guys can kind of, I don't know, do what you want with it. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Throw a like, hit that subscribe button, also hit that bell notification icon down there. Yeah, do the mango way, do the stress-free way. Lots of opportunity in this market. Stay safe, all right? Stay goddamn safe. See you in tomorrow's video.